Good morning, everybody. Tis I, Shat Gamer, coming to you from glorious Shatville, and I'm seeing already that there's a bit of a hiccup here. In so much that it doesn't look like my scene saved properly yesterday. The scene collection, rather. And I don't have the chat up on my screen. Boo earns. Boo earns. Date, new, follow. Why did it not save, my friends? Anyhow, I'm pretty pumped today. As you can see, based on this, we've definitely come a long way. So, yeah, it's there's a lot to cover here. And I hope to be able to get through everything. Voice is a little hoarse this morning because I was at a concert last night. I went to see Pup. Toronto, small Toronto man, up and coming Toronto man. Billy Talent blew my mind, and Weezer. They just put on a good show. It's yeah, it was wonderful. So if I am sounding a little off, that's why. But we'll get through it. We will get through it. I do apologize, but I am gonna add the chat here into or onto OBS. And if I do look a little haggard, it's a late night. 'Twas a late night, but I am up and at 'em, so that should count for something, right? So if there is anything as I'm going through this that doesn't look, or that you want explained further, do let me know, and I will do my best to help you out. So let's go with this. There's that. And I'm just gonna do some little tweaks here, folks. Again, I do apologize. This was set up yesterday, and I don't know what happened today. OBS being OBS, I guess. I want this, the width to be what? Maybe width 600. I'll do 6 and 6. What are the chances we're gonna have that many chats coming through today? Probably not many, but you never know. I'm really hopeful that that somebody does come through, and you know, we start chatting it up on the old yak box. All right, so chat is ready to display. How does that look on stream? I can't tell. But again, folks, do let me know how things look. And we will jump right into, although I guess you know what? I'm thinking of the wrong scene. I'm pretty sure this is a scene that had the chat right there. So anyway, I ended up doing all this. I changed this up yesterday in hopes of, you know, trying to attract some more people to the stream and to maybe enjoy it a bit more. Again, obviously what you're seeing now is not the walkthrough that we're going to be going through today. That is the previous version. So I will be switching over to that right now. Boom. This is a new layout. This is how it looks right now. A far superior looking game screen and gameplay. I have left everything kind of untouched this morning to be able to walk through everything that you do see here. Yeah, and this is your Hive. This is where you start out. The one thing that I will not be able to do today and I did mention this yesterday during the stream, I will not be able to go through the creation of and setup of an account because I already have one, and I don't want to run the risk. It's one player, one account, and I don't want to run the risk of getting banned and shut off. So I won't be able to do that for you. Just know that you can go through either the Solana wallet, or you can create a Google account or an Apple account, and you can actually create accounts through those 3 different methods. Do hit up honey.land for more information. This will be kind of like a UI walkthrough. If you do want further details and further discussion and walkthroughs based on the whitelist, or just any specific kind of action, do let me know in the comments, whether it's, you know, through chat or through the comments on YouTube after the fact. Do let me know. You can let me know on Twitter as well, at ShackGamer80. But overall, and in the end, hit that follow button on Twitch, hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube, because I am trying to hit 250 subs on YouTube, at which point I will likely be dropping some HXD or Luna Classic. I haven't decided yet, but at that point I will be dropping and having a giveaway. I'll be doing the same at 500 and then 1,000, which would be just wonderful. So do try to help me out, and I will look to have some fun giveaways for you along the way. I guess onto it. So as I said, this is the main. Sorry, I apologize if I'm going to be looking down at my phone, but this is the main screen that you end up dropping into. This is your Hive, and the very middle button, I will just touch on the middle button because it has to do with the Hive and the looks of it. Here you can select different items to purchase, just to change the look of your Hive. They're all over the place. The big ones are the background. These are the most expensive. So the next one, the most expensive thing is 3,500 of these B-Bucks. I'm not sure what they call them, but I will call them B-Bucks for now. And as you can see, I've got 2,100 roughly. So I'm just saving. I'm going to go from the top down essentially. However, daily I will get one because that is one of the challenges, and I do believe it gets you VIP points. It's either one of the challenges or you get VIP points, possibly both. But yeah, daily I will do that just to get that XP and or VIP points. But my goal is to get the 3,500 and then start working my way down to the 27, 15, and then more of the smaller stuff as, you know, as needed and as I go along. I do want to be able to complete all these and get them all. I did have them in the alpha version. I did complete everything and purchase everything in the alpha, so I'd like to do that again in the beta. So that is that. Well, you know what, we'll go ahead and grab something. Grab this. Is there anything cheaper? 195, 180. We'll get this. So as you can see, you completed a daily task. So these are the same. From what I understand, you only have to buy them once, but it goes to both different to each side. So that's good. Got some chairs here. The Queen's thrones. And you can even change up your little helper dude. Which apparently, from what Corey was saying in his voice chat yesterday as I jumped in after the Mint stream, this might end up a bit of an AI helper, potentially. So that's interesting stuff. There was actually a full-blown update today, so there might be stuff that I am unaware of today. So that'll be kind of fun. Excuse me as I take my wake-up juice because I needs it. It is, as you can tell, quarter to 9 in the morning. Many of you have been up 4 hours, I'm sure, but not me. So yeah, that's a Hive decoration side of things. It's very simple, it's straightforward. And as you can see, that drop down came and said add new Hive decoration. Here it is. And I will just go ahead and claim everything for now. That goes up. You saw my little face drop down. That's where your XP shows up. As you can see in the top right here. Boop, 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 boop. It's the same kind of thing. That's where it goes. It just adds and accumulates there. So as you go along, your VIP level, mine should be at level 5. But it's currently saying level 4, but it should be level 5. And as you go on, your XP multiplier actually increases as your VIP levels go up. So that's pretty interesting. You can hit up the Hive Mind, and that link is, the URL is hivemind, HIVEMIND.honey.land. And in there you can go and check, you know, you connect your account and you can check the VIP levels. So at level 5, which I am at, the XP multiplier is 1.25. So for each XP, so those 80 would have actually come out to 100 for me, if that makes sense. The daily login got me 80. That because of my multiplier got me up to 100 of the XP up here. So I think that pretty much covers it. I don't think there's much more that you need to know about that right now. We're trying to do an overview. This is a new thing, the friends. So I will send that to everybody, claim everything. And what these are, Zub Gems, currently I can use those for another spin, for another daily gift spin. And what those are, I will get to in a second. Anyway, it's a randomized spinning wheel that gives you some shards, some in-game shards. So you can have up to 30 friends, as you can see here, up to 31. I thought it was only 30, but maybe as your levels go up, you get more. That might be new. I'm not sure. I thought it was capped at 31, but I'm not. Why does it say delete all? So this is, oh, the user. Oh, I see. Well, la-di-da. Everybody reaching their limits. Is there anybody else that I know in here? No. So anyhow, let's just go with oh, that changed up already? I want to keep it to people that look like they might stick around. So, oh, what happened there? So we'll see if those friend requests come through. So that was something that was added recently. There might be potentially some leaderboard stuff coming through, and again, that might be something that was added today. So again, if we get to it, cool, but there might be some leaderboard stuff where it may rank you overall, it might rank you as far as like your friends list goes. It'll be pretty interesting, and then, you know, maybe more incentive to keep going. The one thing that he did mention, Corey that is, was that the metric for retention after a few days was, or after 7 days, was a little lacking. So we're trying to bridge the gap. I'm also trying to help bridge the gap as well, based on these, you know, little videos and tutorials, whatever, because the game is fun. The game loop, once you get into it, it is a bit of a slow burn, but once you get into it, the game loops are pretty quick and easy. The dopamine hits are there with the hunts and the rewards and everything. So we're trying to bridge that gap and get more people to come back, you know, after day 1, after day 7, and beyond. So we want people sticking around. Leaderboards is one of the one way that they want to be, one thing that they want to tap into in hopes of retaining more people for the long run. Just checking to see if there's anything. Not much. Okay. So, if anybody is on and I haven't caught any chats, I apologize. Please feel free to drop them again. I am new to this this multi-stream YouTube, Twitch thing, so I'm not sure where I should be looking. If I should, anyway, do hit me up again. Feel free to send the chat again, and I will be sure to try to answer any questions as we go along. So we've covered the tasks. Well, we didn't really cover tasks. So under tasks, these are dailies, as you can see here, daily, weekly, and VIP tasks. So this one here, the top one is a one-off. So each day you can go in and you can play a game from the game mall, and that will get you, that will complete this for the day. The rest of these are, what's this one? Transact in the Honeyland shop. Okay. The rest are things that can happen over and over again. So purchase decorative items. So you do get XP and VIP points. You can do that as many times as you want in a day. You'll get 20 each time. Same with breed a queen, hatch an egg, upgrade a queen, upgrade a bee. Those are things that happen each time. So you'll get, you convert shards into a mythic. You'll get 250 VIP points each time you upgrade or convert shards to a mythic, 100 for a legendary, and so on for each one. So it's not a one-off for the day where you may think, oh, I want to increase my VIP points. I'm gonna wait until the next day to do to do a conversion of my shards. You can do that if you have enough. You can do them all in one day. Those VIP points will be calculated and added that same day. So weeklies are, it's again, these are one-offs for the week. Dailies, one-offs for the day. Pretty self-explanatory. A lot of those I don't end up doing. I'm not one for, excuse me, I hit the desk. I'm not one for the PvP side of things. I'll say yet, but it's never really been my thing. But those are a few that I end up missing a day. The upgrades, the breeds, the hatching, those are all things that don't get done daily either, because I just don't have enough of the stuff to do all that. So, do we go on to what? The daily gifts. We'll just keep it simple to start. This is that wheel that I was talking about. And as you can see, currently, based on my VIP level, I have 3 spins. With these... Oh, I can't click on it. With these zubs up here, once I get 50, I can convert those into an extra spin. However, I'm not sure, and I'm wondering if that has been taken back for now. I don't know with the upgrade, but before the upgrade happened today, you could convert 50 of those zubs into an extra daily spin. So if you have 30 friends and they all send you a zub a day, you've got to wait a day and a half to the second day to get that free spin. But let's do these 3 spins. Hopefully I get something. Stop. Oh, okay. Well, upgrade shards or queen upgrades. Not bad. Not bad. I was really hoping for this one, or that one even, or that one. But those 4 or 5, what are they? 2, 4. on the left side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, those ones are obviously of higher value, which is why you only get 2 shards per spin if it lands on them. And you know what? I don't mind luck because it is something that is needed for hunting. And obviously defense for PvP. Not something that I do. I do plan on actually upgrading bees in order to have a defensive team. But I do just enjoy going to send my bees out on missions to get stuff. So once they're on a team, an attack or defense team, they can't be sent out for missions. So there's that. We'll check out the shop. So we have this where it doesn't change. You can come in and grab this whenever you want. I don't believe that I guess there is a limit. So because these things drop relatively frequently when you do missions, they're on the cheaper side of things. The daily packs, which change every day, see the royal jelly, very expensive because it is so hard to come by. Shoot. I did just have a queen. I'd upgraded, or excuse me, I bred a queen and had some pretty stellar stats because of the royal jelly that I used. So I'll show you this. You cap out at 3 items per. You can buy 3 of the same item, and then based on your VIP points, that will tell you how many you can actually buy in game. So we'll do this. It's a lot. It is a lot, I know, but I do just want to show you. So again, 3, and based on my VIP points, you can see over here, this will show you what you can get. So I can only get 2 of those because I've already purchased 6 items, and that makes 8. So that's a daily shop, and that changes every day. HXD packs, for those of you who are interested in either getting more HXD and having it in game, you can come and grab these packs. And yeah, in order to grab more of this stuff, whatever, right? Like, it's a way to, it's one of those microtransactions that you see in every single game, except with this, you can actually get things that you end up owning. It's not, and you can sell off. For example, if you have the royal jelly, you have enough royal jelly, eventually you're going to be able to take that royal jelly, convert it into one of the items, one of the levels, right? And then you'll be able to sell that off. Not shabs. So they did, here's something that here is something. They did change this from the typical 5 levels to 3, where they had 2 lower levels that would, although you could breed a queen, it would give you a chance, or it would give you lesser stats. Huh, I wonder why they took those away. Because people will still... Okay, that's interesting. Again, one of the things that I'm catching as we're going through. But yeah, so as you can see here, there's the 5 levels, but they took out the common and the rare. They had the common would give you a queen, but it would give you a queen with 7.5% lesser stats, and then the rare would give you 3.8% lesser stats. but you were still getting a queen, so I guess they're just making it harder to get queens now, or to breed, I should say, to breed queens. That is necessary for breeding, so we'll touch on that shortly. And why is my bitrate fair? If anybody happens to be on, please do let me know how things look on your end. I do want to make sure that, you know, everything is looking fine, both Twitch and or YouTube. So I'm gonna just open the... So it looks okay. I'm just checking out Twitch feed and it seems okay. So if you're having a different experience than I am, please do let me know. I do want to make sure that things look good, and because I will likely be doing more of these as time goes on. So hit me up. Hit me up. So where are we at? I'm getting sidetracked here. So we've gone through the tasks. We've gone through the hive decoration. We've gone through the gift shop, daily gifts, and we've gone through the shop. Friends, those 4 at the bottom. Let's just quickly pop into the rewards. Here is the collection of all the things that you have, that your bees have done for you. These 2 items, obviously land benefits for people that have land. If you weren't lucky enough to get a piece of land yesterday during the mint, this will not come through. Once you decide, if you decide to get land, this will happen. These airdrops are done once a week. But here is where you see everything. What is this? Land benefit. Oh, okay. So another thing for Zgen bees sent to lands. But here you see everything. You can go one at a time, and that's great. You can see what you've done harvest wise. Your hunts that are waiting, right? Yes, that's everything that's waiting to be collected. And then stuff for land. So I typically just come in and just claim all and then watch what comes out of the harvest. So claim all. You can go individually if you wanted, just so you can see each bee. Oh, a little bit of a glitch there, I think. So here are the land rewards. That's pretty cool. You can see a little symbol at the bottom. So that's, I'm gonna assume that is because that's what landed from the land, and then everything else from the hunts here. So more eggs, luck, and then from the hunts. So hunting will get you HXD. Sorry, hunting will get you shards. Oh my god, harvesting will get you HXD. Whoa. Do we continue on through to the lab right now and everything else they can do in the hive? I'd say probably yes. So let's continue on through the hive and kind of see how this goes. Here's where you can go through. So this is a bee lab. Here's where you do all the good stuff like upgrading your bee, hatching an egg, and or oh my god, breeding. My lord, it is early. I was at a concert. I'm old. Yeah, so these are the 3 main and major things that you're going to want to do with the hatching and the breeding. Hatching, pricing will go up as time goes on. That's a way that they're going to keep a glass ceiling. Is it glass ceiling, glass floor, glass? I guess a glass ceiling for the population. Because eventually it's going to cost so much to actually hatch or breed that you might be better off going to market to pick something up as opposed to breeding. So anyhow, that's kind of beyond the scope of this right now. I do and will show you the upgrade process. So you go into your workshop, into the workshop, and you select your bee. That's shoot, who do I want? I'm going to check out my bees because I do have a team of like a defensive squad that I want to use, eventually use, of course. Like there, you're probably seeing these stats and you've got to be thinking as if, but they're all frustrated and it's kind of what I've got right now. Again, because I'm not focused on PvP, it's not a great concern to me, but I would like to just have something up and maybe get the occasional daily reward of like a defensive win or something. So we'll go with, who do we go with? Let's see, his luck is pretty high. We'll go. We'll do this guy who are 1034. So we'll go back to the lab. 1034. All right. So here we have the legendary. No, the mythic and then legendary are down here. Because as you can see, this one does 2 more. It's giving me 2 more health upgrades, like points, as opposed to this one. Which you could probably use. So the HXD does say upgrade 4. I'm gonna check I'm gonna watch the calculation at 171,299. But there might be something to do with your VIP level again that brings that down. I could be wrong. I know when this upgrade costs 8 HXD, I wasn't losing 8 HXD per upgrade. So I don't know if that has changed with this update that they've just released, but we'll see. So here we are again. Go to your bee lab, you go to workshop, select your bee, select your item, and then upgrade. Yes, it's going to cost you a bit in fees. And then there you can see in green, the updated amount. So I have updated and upgraded him, what is that? I guess 7 times. And I can only do it 2 more times. That is based on the generation of the bee, if I'm not mistaken. No, Gen 2? Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyhow. So yeah, I can do it 10 times with him. Maybe all the generations can do 10 with the Genesis being able to do 20. Don't quote me. And it does look as though 4 HXD was used. The full 4. So calculation works out. Moving over to hatching, I do have an egg. This one. Gen 1. It's a Gen 1 egg. I will be saving this Genesis egg for Universe 2, which I believe they did say will be towards the end of the year, November, December-ish, so stay tuned. But here you select your egg and you hit hatch. So I won't hit hatch yet, but just know that there might be some screen glitches that may shrink. I'm hoping that it just minimizes and black bars in the middle, because it's going to try and go to Solana for me. Again, because I don't know what it's like on or with a Google account or Apple account. I'm not sure how that differs, but for me, it'll take me to... I'm just confused by the amounts. So maybe it's the actual creation of the egg that increases. Like the oh my lord, the combination of the shards, the egg shards, that will increase. Maybe not the hatching process. Whoa, all right. So another thing that is new. Wow, okay. So they have managed to do all that stuff in the background so it doesn't even bring up the wallet now. Well done, fellas. Well frickin' done. Capacity, luck, agility. Not too bad. He's a he could be a hunter. Hunter. So that's the bee hatching process. So for each bee, there should be an auto staking feature that is done. You will have to go through, and I will show you that now just because we're there. That new bee came in. It's possible that you have to go to the 3 boxes, or those 3 lines at the top, hit stake. If you don't see that bee in your list when you go out on missions or something, it's because you need to come into your staking, select the bee, hit stake, and get him moved over into this list. But as you can see there, he is there. But there is an auto stake feature that should automatically put all your items, your eggs, your bees, your lands into, well, maybe not lands, your eggs and your bees into the staked pot, I guess, for use automatically. Again, if you don't see an egg to be hatched, if you don't see a bee to be used, go into your 3 little dots up there, into staking, make sure that your NFTs in your wallet section is empty. If there's something there, get it moved over into your staked NFT list. That way, when you go back to the game, it might take a couple minutes. It may take a minute or 2, 5. You might need to even refresh. I'm not sure, but it will then be accessible in the game to either hatch or use on missions. So do keep that in mind. Did I get a friend? Ah, look at that. How sweet. Who was it? Who was it? Akuji 8832. Thanks. Thanks, bud. So that was the egg hatching and the staking, essentially. Just in case. Just in case. The breeding, I don't think I have enough HXD to breed, but this one at one time was a little different and complicated. So this gives you the list of queens. This is the initial Gen Z queen, Gen Z. That cannot breed, obviously. That may change in the future. Don't quote me on that, but that could change in the future. There's talks. Just wait for the update. So here are all my lovely queens that I have so far. Yeah, this is one that I have that I'm using right now. So for example, if I wanted to use her, I would select her. If I liked her mood being frustrated, which I do at this point, you could go through and add a mood stabilizer, and this will maintain her mood through the breeding process. Otherwise, you could luck out and it could come back frustrated, or could be one of the other random moods. So do keep that in mind if you're looking to keep your bee's mood, your queen's mood the same. Be sure to use a mood stabilizer, because otherwise I will smack the mic and change that mood on you. So there's that part. That's pretty important. And here you can select any of the bees except the Gen Z. The outcome will be one grade lower than the bred bee. So if you have a Gen Z bee, oh my god, Genesis bee, you will breed a Gen 1 bee. If you have a Gen 1, it'll breed Gen 2, 2, 3, and 3 will get you a monster. So, kidding. I haven't bred a Gen 3 bee yet. I assume it's going to be just another Gen 3. It would be pretty interesting if you actually bred Gen Z bees. That would be... I'm almost tempted to do a 3 and burn 150 HXE just cuz. Shoot, what do I do? Anyway, I'm not going to, unfortunately. I only have 160 whatever it was. I will save it for a future breed. But as you can see here, because I've bred these two, all of these, multiple times, these two have one breeds. I think this was 3 or 4 times I bred this one. It's the breed cost goes up, so I could just continue to breed the lower gens and build up that way, but I don't think I will. How did the... So this is some of the stuff that I need to get a grasp on. I'm not sure if the breed, the outcome of the breed is not based on the bee used, it's based on the queen. So, it's pretty much random, but a better queen should get you a better bred bee. Just gonna put that out there as like a, you know, keep an eye on it, double check. We can double check in a future video if that's what you want to see. But yeah, that's a breeding process. Oh, and I forgot to mention, of course, if you want to breed a queen and you've created a royal jelly, I guess SFT is what that would be used. What do we call it? NFT? Anyway, you've combined a bunch of royal jelly shards. Then you can add it here, select it from the list. The outcome will be a queen, not just a generation bee. And again, that will be one less than the bee used, not the queen's level. So a Genesis bee will give you a level 1 queen, and so on down that list. Number next. Inventory is pretty self-explanatory. Here's all the stuff that you have. You want to combine something? Jaboosh. Go in. I'll do that mythic because why not? Get me some VIP points, get me some XP points, and there it is in the list for some capacity. What else do we have? Anything in the 3s? Shield. Deesh. And that's it for that. And again, you can go through, select. I think if I go to use, it'll take me to... Oh, okay. No. What if... Let's just take a quick peek here. What if I do this and hit use? Does it take me to the lab? It doesn't. It should. It should. Fellas, if you're checking this out, if you're watching, anybody out there, if you select one of these items and you hit use, have it go over to the workshop. Get you right in there. Populate the item, the upgrade item, and then, you know, have the user select a bee. Or don't have this down here at all. One or the other. But it might be there, that use might be there for a future update to take you to the bee lab and to the workshop right away. Don't know. Don't know. Suggested though. Think it would be a good idea. Holy cow, what are we running at for time? 40 minutes. Alright, so obviously, again, self-explanatory. List of your bees. If you have bees, which I will show you after on a mission, it'll show you what they are doing. If they're in recovery, how long the recovery is. Your list of queens. You can filter through like the level or the type here, levels here, or you can, depending on what you want to filter by, then all this stuff. Wow, there are a lot of stuff that I don't have. Whoa, a lot that I don't have. I wonder why that is with 30 some bees. Anyhow, so that is the bees list, and you can obviously see your stats on the left. This angry mo. So yeah, bees. Here's your PvP stuff. I could go through and start a raid, but that will, if you have a shield up and you go on a raid, your shield disappears. Which is almost tempting because, you know, this guy's only got the one bee. However, could be one strong bee. Hey, dope. Appreciate that. Thanks for that follow. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I do need to change this up because that looks terrible. Especially when it comes to Honeyland. I need some Honeyland-esque type overlay there, but I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I don't think I will do... Ooh, do I do the raid? What is up? Thank you for joining. Thank you for checking things out. Greatly appreciate it. Do I do the raid? I've got enough shield shards to do another one, but there's so little HXD to be earned. All right, you know what? Gonna do a raid for demo purposes. Let's see. Let's just go with a bunch of attack. Although probably need, it's probably best if I have frustrated bees. Although this probably isn't going to matter because he's such a low level opponent. Anyway, whatever. Let's just do this and see. Let's just do this and see. Is there something that that you're looking for? It may have already been covered as I've been trying to go through. Oh no, don't do this to me now. Yes. So I used up and lost my shield to demo this. Something tells me I'm gonna lose this. No, maybe not. Although, there are only X amount of moves, so I might. What just happened there? That was one mad attack. So that is it. That's how it's done. Again, I don't typically do PvP type stuff, but for demo purposes, I did. Hope you enjoyed it, because I did. And I'm definitely going to be adding a shield back because I don't like PvP. So that asks if you want to actually use it right away. The sonar buzz does the same thing if you want to end up using it. Typically, most of the other items will have a wait time. Ready for... Oh, Carly. It's unfortunate that that I won't be able to use that because I'm not making any money on this. And like, if you're looking to do a pro bono, sure. Otherwise, thanks, but I'll have to decline the offer at this point. I get a bunch of these requests through Twitter as well, so thank you, but yeah, no. Moving on up. Do we go into the universe? Let's just do some... Let's do some attacking. We'll actually check through... What do we have here? Activity. That shows you what is actually being done. Currently done. The log shows you detail as to what you've done overall. And you can check to see... Oh, on hunts... Once it comes through, you can go through and see, oh, I ended up getting blah from whatever that land was. So land 548, 1128 got me this. And so on. You get similar to your harvest, you can see how much you got from what land once it comes up. And how your lands did. How your lands did, your XP VIP points, earned, doing what. So yeah, it's yeah, although slow, it is interesting if you need to keep an eye on, and you want to keep an eye on what your bees are doing and what lands are dropping the most stuff. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, ShatGamer80 is my Twitter handle. If you want to send me, like shoot me an image or two there, cool. But yeah, at this time, I won't be able to make any monetary promises to use your stuff. And then your lands, you can actually see your lands come up. You can select lands as you start going to and searching more out. You can put them and say, oh wait, I'm going to filter this out and say this is a good land for harvesting because of the low commission rate. So as you can see, this woodland 2.9, dang, and nobody's harvesting, so I'm going to go to it. I'm going to start harvesting the crap out of it. I'm not sure what's happening. Your bees are busy. Oh, no. Shoot. Because I put my bees on hunting mission and one of these bees might be them. And I'm not sure what happens here. And take a quick screenshot. Because I do believe it's glitched out and we might need to reset. So I will have to send this to their Discord and let them know that there is a bit of a problem. We got a problem. That's unfortunate. So I do need to make sure, at least as of right now, make sure nobody is in a PvP mode, which that's the other thing. If it's in a PvP stance, I guess, it should not be a selectable bee for a mission. So that's nice that they have that. That is also new. Oops. That fully remove, that is wonderful. So let's go back. Let's check out that land. And you know what? Even 3% for, or 0.3 entry fee for hunting is pretty wild. So there's that. So on my lands, 2 hunters going for mint spray. I do like the fact that there's only 1 hunting here on account of having a bunch of desert dwellers. So once you select your bees, this is the main one right now. You can see their base stats on the left here for the mission, but then everything in green, sorry, these aren't the base stats. So these are the stats after these little upgrades. So the landform, because it matches the landform, this is the upgrade it gets. This has a landform and a mood boost because those match. So it's got that plus the landform. Board similar, it's the same thing. Landform plus the mood. It could be likes and dislikes that you get increase. So you can go through, and if I can show you one that has nothing. So here, nothing matches with a B or the landform, so it's just straight base stats. This was an upgrade, an update that I truly appreciate because I'm not into the maths of everything. So it was really awesome to see that, you know, it shows you, all right, this is the benefit of sending these bees out together. These bees based on your queen, these bees based on the land. Excuse me. So it's pretty fantastic. And I do believe because my queen is, oh, check that. She is a seaside queen. The last queen I had was a desert. So that would have added a bit more, I believe, to my desert teams that I send out. So I'm going to send these hose bags out. on the hunt on my own land. And continue on. So that is what you kind of do. So you personally, what I do, if I'm looking for harvesting, then I look for the lowest commission. If I'm looking for hunting, it's, you know, the lowest entry fee you can get, but also with the lowest amount of hunters on that piece of land. So this one, as you can see, the entry fee is 0.6997, but it has 6 people hunting on it. I will skip that one because there might be one that's, you know, 0.4 with fewer people. See, this one only has 1, but it is also a desert. I've already sent out a bunch of my desert bees, so I'm going to look for different landforms at this point. But yeah, you can keep an eye on C.4 and 0. Heck yes, I'm going to this one. And I'll just spam that with a bunch. So this guy's he's crushing it because he's got the landform match plus the frustrated match with the Queen's Mood. That definitely adds a bunch. And then these guys all have the landform as well. So we'll do that. See, it's too bad this doesn't match anybody's mood because he's already got some decent stats. So just send those 5. Because the Gen Z bees I'm going to end up keeping for hunting on my land. Because that might, I do believe that ends up giving something back. Or harvest on my land, not hunt. My mistake. My mistake. How are we doing for reserves? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so that is pretty much hunting and harvesting in a nutshell. Do keep an eye on your moods, on your likes, dislikes, and landform matching. Definitely helps with your boosts. And why not get a little extra when you can. Once the lands open up, so there aren't that many meadows, which I've noticed, that have great huntability. A lot of them are taken up. Like 3 is one of the lower ones. But 4 at 4%. I had 4 entry. I'll do it. But I will take this lowest ones. Oh, 260 is the lowest one. Shoot. And it's so agility is for harvesting, luck is for hunting. Just as an FYI. So be sure to, like, if you're looking to harvest, don't send a bee that has 100 agility and 200 luck, because then you can use that bee to go on a hunting mission and be better off that way. But again, this is just do what you want. No big thing. So we are running close to that hour mark, folks. Whoa. Time has flown by. What do I have left as far as bees? Summit bees. Summit bees. So let's go check out some summit lands and see if we can get some more hunting in. That's a 7. Yeah. 3 might be the best one. 0. I'll do 0. I will take you out and use you harvesting somewhere else. You as well. I'll get those two harvesting over here. There's usually a 0 that pops up in here. That was 0, but I don't want to spend more than at least the 4%. Like that. And for the rest of them, I'm going to find... Right, because I have maxed out everywhere. 5 and 6. So I'll send one more here to harvest. $133. Oh, 133, 136, 147, 172. 172 it is. I did select a bee. This bee. Oop-a-doop, oop-a-doop. And then no one then 3.6. Away you go. Cool beans. So there is that. And I guess we are down to the top row of stuff. Obviously your HXDs at the top, your log, same thing as essentially you saw before. You can check your lands. You can see what is happening, currently happening. You can see where your bees are at. Harvesting, you can split between or check solely for harvesting, solely for hunting. And then the log, same as the other one, which takes a while to load because there's a lot of data and there are people that probably take longer to load than this. But again, the same stuff that I showed you earlier. Again, your inventory, just a different spot for it. Here is your rewards. And this is one of the best things that they have added is the support in the app where you can just go to this, takes you to a new thing, and then you can just start searching away. A huge resource, a great way to get information if you're stuck. So it's pretty awesome. I believe this is a live chat. So just wonderful stuff here. That was this button up in the top right corner beside the magnifying glass. And of course, like your search, if you have something specific that you want to look for. So pretty thorough support and questions are answered like through this. They are definitely looking and gearing things towards being able to help Web 2 players come on and seamlessly join a Web 3 community. For those that want to get into Discord, obviously they're more than welcome. It's a great, friendly environment in there. It's not a typical bro type feeling in there. I have stepped away, as I've mentioned before. But that's just due to busyness and life stuff. So, I think that wraps it up. I don't know that there was anything more that I could cover. If you happen to come up with something, do leave a comment down below. Do hit me up on Twitter and say, yo, you missed out on XYZ. Can you elaborate? Can you go into further detail on something? yeah, I'd be more than happy to. I love this game. I love the community. I love the developers. The team around that they've built around the core team is nothing short of exceptional. I'm just super, super happy to be, you know, able to do stuff like this and potentially help them out. They're awesome. They are awesome. So I think that wraps today's stream up. I will likely try to edit this down as best I can. Again, just crop out some of the fluff and put it into an actual full, like, blown video. I don't know, but it will be in the live section of my YouTube. It'll be under the vlogs on Twitch for a certain amount of time, I guess. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I missed. I don't know. You'll have to tell me. But for now, it's Saturday. It is stinking hot. I need to go and do some yard work before it gets even hotter. And yeah, enjoy the day. Got to touch some grass. Got to smell that hot air and enjoy life. So that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for checking this out. If you made it this far, good on you. Yeah, I don't know that I would have. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'd be watching this 3 times. And anyway, do hit me up on Twitch. Do hit me up on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. I am trying to hit 250 and a giveaway at that point. Do give me a follow on Twitch. Trying to almost steer away from Twitch and gear things more towards YouTube, but I do want to, you know, try to get that affiliate goal met on Twitch as well. So we'll see how that goes. Hit me up on Twitter at ShackGamer80. I stream and will be streaming to both through Restream, of course, on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday evenings at about 7 p.m. Eastern. Again on Saturday mornings with an 8 to 9 a.m. start. Depends on how quickly I get rolling in the morning. And it is likely for about that hour-ish stream. Gone into overtime today, though, with some pretty good stuff. The updates look wonderful. Compared to the old school stuff, wow, they have crushed it. So if you have, again, any kind of suggestions, anything else that you want to see, do let me know. Always up for some advice and suggestions. I do need to drop a Luna Classic video at some point soon. There's some stuff going on there that I would like to touch on. But that wraps things up, folks. 'Tis I, ShackGamer, coming to you from glorious Shadville. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, a lot of love. I am out. Till the next one. Peace.